Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PSVita at 2 AM coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. You know, a thought had crossed my mind earlier this week. I haven't done a sales video on this channel in a while, so I figured I'd remedy that and checked out to see what sales there are available, and well... I'll let the video speak for itself. Here are all of the PlayStation Vita discounted digital sales for North America, Australia, Europe, the UK, Asia, and Japan. And we are starting off with North America because that's where I live. Pretty anticlimactic, isn't it? Now Australia. I swear if I never see Lara Croft Go on sale for the rest of my life, it'll be too soon. Oh, and by that I mean, let's see what I'm gonna be choosing for North America, shall we? This is the Long Reach, which I keep wanting to call the longest reach for some odd reason. Maybe it's giving me bad flashbacks from high school. Not sure what that means either. At its heart, the Long Reach is an adventure game, but by closer inspection, it also reveals that it's a thrilling horror story, flavored with sci-fi ideology, psychological context, and a skeptical view on the human psyche. And believe me when I say this, that this game will really mess up your perception on things, but in a good-natured, wholesome way. Not really. Oh, and I love how this line reads in the description. Solve puzzles that require thinking outside the box. The box provided by our publisher was never used during the development. I don't know, that just made me smile for some weird reason. Anyway, if you're looking for a more psychological survival horror thriller game, then I think the Long Reach will do you just fine. Now I think we shall move on to Europe, shall we? Hark! Methinks I hear the UK. That moment when you forget what game you're going to recommend, and then you have to look back at your video files to remember what you're going to recommend. That happened to me just now. And the game I'm going to be recommending to you from these regions is Hue. And while this Hue may not be as cool as that Hue, Lewis, he's still pretty alright. One of the main reasons why I wanted to choose this title right now, at this very moment, is because Hue is a puzzle platformer. Yeah, we've seen that many times on the Vita, but what this one does a little bit differently is that it uses colors into its puzzle-solving scheme. Oh, you got my attention now, game. Hue is a vibrant, award-winning puzzle adventure where you alter the world by changing its background color, spelled C-O-L-O-U-R, which, because I'm from North America, is not sociably acceptable yet. Huh, that's better. You explore a dangerous gray land, unearthing colored fragments on a journey to find your missing mother. As obstacles match the background, they disappear, creating new and exciting puzzles, full of peril, mystery, and colors unseen. Thus, if you love puzzle platformers, I can't highly recommend this one enough. Let's move on to Asia. Now it's Japan's turn. Methinks we are going old school with this next pick, guys, because I am picking Assassin's Creed Chronicles, which to my knowledge I believe is the first time I'm ever showcasing this on the channel. I are ashamed, but not so much ashamed that I won't, act like it never happened and just move on and talk about it. Now, I'm assuming that the Assassin's Creed franchise needs no introduction, but here it is anyway. The first entry in the Assassin's Creed Chronicles saga takes place in China, amongst other places. 1526, as the Ming Dynasty starts to crumble. You embody Shou Jun, the last remaining assassin of the Chinese Brotherhood, returning to her homeland with a vendetta. And by 2020 standards, that would mean, a chip on your shoulder. This game mixes the best elements of Assassin's Creed with a 2.5D perspective on things. And at the time was the first game that allowed you to play as a female assassin. Assassin waifus, you say? I think I can get behind that. If you're an Assassin's Creed fan and have been dying to take it on the go with you with your Vita, then just be an assassin and assassinate people on the go. Wow, sounds a lot more vicious when I say it that way. And that shall do it for this week. Not the greatest digital sale we've ever had in the history of forever, not even close, but it is nice to at least see a few sales up on the PlayStation Vita store digitally. Which games will you be purchasing digitally? Or, just using this as a reference for future potential PKGJ downloads. Whatever suits ya. Let me know down in the comments section below. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. The following video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Gutter Drums, Phantom XRS, BMF, Hero Acer, Saul Ramirez, Ruben Gutierrez, Adam Sondi, Kyle Brooks, Joshua Williams, Dennis R. Huggins Jr., JR, Jared Haddo, Richard Cruz, E-Rock, Kevin Enright, Buzz Sayin, Larry Anderson, Rodrigo Vera, Skulshire Tugel TCG, David Ray, Pierce Sterner, Heston Joseph, Jelle, Adam Theory, Aaron Swanson, Mario Cruz, Neo Arashi, Reiko Star, Matt Fox, and Jace Ballerin. If you would be interested in supporting the channel, check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do so down there. And you'll get your lovely face on this end screen here. Note, no assassins were harmed during the filming of this video.